Imagine a piece of art that doesn't just sit still, but dances, spins, and pirouettes before your eyes. Picture the graceful ballet of forms and figures, the rhythmic sway of shapes that, seemingly imbued with a life of their own, break the static confines of traditional art. This is the beauty of kinetic sculptures, a captivating fusion of engineering and aesthetics. These are not just pieces of art, they are dynamic entities, each with a unique dance to perform. The magic lies in their ability to create a mesmerizing spectacle of movement, a ballet of balance and form that draws the eye and captivates the mind. The power of these pieces lies in their motion, their ability to evoke emotion through movement. This is the realm where the rigidity of engineering meets the fluidity of aesthetics, where calculated design dances with artistic interpretation. Welcome to the world of kinetic sculptures, where engineering meets aesthetics. Kinetic art didn't just appear out of nowhere. No, indeed. It was born in the bustling artistic fervor of the 20th century, a time when artists were constantly pushing the boundaries, exploring new mediums and techniques. Kinetic art was one of these explorations. It sought to merge the realms of art and movement, to bring a dynamic element into the static world of sculpture. This was a departure from the traditional, static art forms that dominated the period. And it was a journey that started with a few forward-thinking artists. One such visionary was Naum Gabo, a Russian sculptor who believed that art should reflect the dynamism of modern life. Gabo pioneered the use of kinetic elements in his sculptures, incorporating moving parts that would react to the environment around them. His works introduced the concept of time as a crucial element in art, as the viewer had to spend time watching the artwork in order to fully appreciate its beauty. Then there was Alexander Calder, an American artist known for his innovative mobiles. He took the idea of kinetic art and made it airborne. His delicate, floating sculptures, moved by the slightest air currents, brought a sense of whimsy and unpredictability to the art world. Calder's mobiles were not just sculptures, they were performative pieces, constantly changing and revealing new perspectives. These artists, and others like them, were the trailblazers of kinetic art. They dared to challenge the status quo, to create art that was not just to be seen, but to be experienced over time. Their works were interactive, inviting viewers not just to look, but to engage, to become part of the artwork itself. Their influence is still felt today, in the kinetic sculptures that captivate us with their hypnotic movements, their intricate mechanics, their delicate dances of shadow and light. These modern masterpieces owe their existence to those early pioneers, to their bold visions and their tireless experimentation. These pioneers paved the way for the kinetic sculptures we know and love today. Their legacy lives on in every spinning gear, every swinging pendulum, every piece of kinetic art that moves us in more ways than one. At the heart of kinetic sculptures is a marriage of engineering and art. It's a dance of technical precision and creative expression, where both partners must flow in perfect harmony. The creation of these marvels is a beautiful fusion, where the rigid rules of engineering meet the boundless creativity of art. These sculptures are a testament to the power of this unique collaboration. Each piece is meticulously crafted, with every gear, every hinge, every pivot point designed with purpose. The engineering underpinning these works is intricate and complex, a testament to the ingenuity and skill of their creators. Yet these technical elements serve a higher purpose. They are the tools that bring the artist's vision to life, creating sculptures that move and flow with a life of their own. These are not static works, but dynamic expressions of artistry and engineering prowess. These are not just beautiful objects, but feats of engineering. So how do these sculptures move? A question many of us have wondered. The answer lies in the mechanics behind kinetic sculptures, a beautiful blend of physics and creativity. Let's start with the most natural force of all: wind. Many kinetic sculptures harness the power of the wind to perform their mesmerizing dances. They're designed with lightweight materials and carefully balanced structures, allowing even the gentlest breeze to set them in motion. Think of a garden wind spinner, its blades catching the wind, causing rotation and creating a captivating visual spectacle. Gravity, too, plays a pivotal role in the mechanics of kinetic sculptures. Artists engineer their creations in such a way that gravity's pull triggers movement. Picture a series of falling dominoes, meticulously arranged so that one small push sends them cascading down in a ripple of motion. That's the power of gravity at work. But what about sculptures indoors, or in areas with minimal natural forces at play? This is where motors come into the picture. Small, often hidden motors generate the necessary force to set the sculpture in motion. These motors can be programmed to create a specific pattern of movement, or randomized for an ever-changing display of motion. And let's not forget about the role of magnetism. Some kinetic sculptures use the push and pull of magnets to create movement. These sculptures often seem to defy the laws of physics, hovering in midair or moving in ways that seem impossible. It's important to remember that the mechanics of kinetic sculptures aren't just about the forces that set them in motion. It's also about the design, the balance, and the materials used. Each component is meticulously planned and executed to create a seamless and mesmerizing display of motion. So the next time you find yourself captivated by a kinetic sculpture, take a moment to appreciate the intricate mechanics that bring it to life. The mechanics might be complex, but the result is pure magic. Materials matter in kinetic sculptures. This statement rings true in the world of moving art. The choice of materials isn't arbitrary. It's a crucial decision that shapes the sculpture's motion and aesthetics. Consider metal, for instance. Its sturdy nature and diverse range of textures and colors make it a popular choice. From shiny stainless steel to rustic iron, metal offers durability that withstands the test of time and elements. It's perfect for large-scale outdoor kinetic sculptures that move gracefully in the wind. On the other hand, the flexibility and lightness of plastics open up a whole new world of possibilities. Artists can manipulate plastic into intricate shapes and designs, making it ideal for smaller indoor sculptures where delicate and complex movements are desired. Whether it's the robustness of metal or the versatility of plastic, the material's properties play a pivotal role. They influence not only the sculpture's motion but also its visual impact. The choice of materials can dramatically affect the movement and aesthetics of the sculpture. Kinetic sculptures have left a lasting impact on the art world. Like a stone tossed into a still pond, the ripples of kinetic art continue to spread and influence the landscape of modern creativity. Kinetic sculptures have ushered in a new era of artistic expression where the traditional boundaries of static art forms are blurred. By incorporating motion, these sculptures have not only expanded our understanding of art, but also challenged our perception of the world around us. Kinetic art has pushed the envelope of what is considered art, propelling it into the realm of the dynamic and the interactive. This shift has sparked a revolution, prompting artists to experiment with new materials and technologies and inviting audiences to engage with art in a more immersive and tactile way. The impact of kinetic sculptures is not limited to the artistic community. These intricate pieces of moving art have found their way into public spaces, transforming mundane cityscapes into vibrant canvases of motion and color. From wind-powered sculptures that dance in the breeze to complex mechanical installations that come to life with the push of a button, kinetic art has redefined public art, adding a touch of magic to our everyday surroundings. Moreover, the influence of kinetic sculptures extends beyond visual aesthetics. By marrying art and engineering, these sculptures have highlighted the beauty of mechanics and physics, making them accessible and appealing to a wider audience. They have sparked curiosity, encouraged learning, and fostered a deeper appreciation for the sciences. In the classroom, kinetic sculptures serve as powerful educational tools, demonstrating principles of motion, force, and energy. They show students that science and art are not mutually exclusive, but rather two sides of the same creative coin. In essence, kinetic sculptures have done more than just beautify our world. They have sparked conversations, ignited imaginations, and inspired a new wave of creative exploration. By challenging conventional notions of art, they have opened our eyes to new possibilities and perspectives. They've challenged our perceptions of what art can be. And in doing so, they've redefined our understanding of what art is and what it has the potential to become. Today, kinetic sculptures continue to captivate audiences around the world. From public parks to modern art museums, these dynamic pieces of art are everywhere, sparking curiosity and wonder. They're more than just static objects. They're living, moving entities that bring spaces to life. In this digital age, technology is playing an increasingly significant role in the creation of kinetic sculptures. Artists today are harnessing the power of technology to push the boundaries of what's possible in kinetic art. They're incorporating elements like light, sound, and even virtual reality, creating multi-sensory experiences that engage audiences on multiple levels. One trend that's picking up steam is the fusion of kinetic sculpture with digital art. Artists are creating virtual kinetic sculptures, pieces that exist solely in the digital realm. These digital creations offer a whole new level of interactivity, allowing viewers to manipulate and interact with the artwork in real time. Another trend we're seeing is the use of recycled materials. In an effort to promote sustainability, artists are repurposing discarded items, giving them a new life as part of kinetic sculptures. This not only adds a unique aesthetic appeal to the artwork, but also sends a powerful message about the importance of recycling and conservation. Kinetic sculptures are also becoming more interactive. Artists are designing pieces that respond to the viewer's presence or movement, creating a dialogue between the artwork and the viewer. This interactivity adds a whole new dimension to the viewing experience, making it more personal and engaging. Today's kinetic sculptures are also bigger and bolder than ever. Artists are creating large-scale pieces that tower over viewers, making a strong visual impact. These monumental works are not just visually stunning, but also create a sense of awe and wonder, reminding us of the power and beauty of movement. In conclusion, kinetic sculptures today are as diverse and dynamic as the artists who create them. They're constantly evolving, reflecting the changing times and the creative minds behind them. The future of kinetic sculpture is as exciting as its past. With artists continuing to innovate and experiment, who knows what amazing kinetic artworks we'll see in the years to come. If you've enjoyed this journey into the world of kinetic sculptures, there's so much more to discover. We've only scratched the surface of this mesmerizing intersection of art and engineering. The beauty of kinetic art lies in its perpetual motion, its constant evolution, and its ability to captivate and inspire. But to keep this exploration going, we need your support. If you're as fascinated by this blend of aesthetics and mechanics as we are, we encourage you to like this video and share it with your fellow art enthusiasts. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you're not only supporting us, but also helping to spread the word about the enchanting world of kinetic sculptures. Your subscription allows us to continue creating content that delves into the captivating corners of art, like kinetic sculptures. Join us again as we continue to explore the fascinating world of art. Let's delve deeper into the process of creating kinetic sculptures. It's not just about piecing together materials, it's about translating an idea into a tangible, moving art form. Visualize this. It all begins with a spark, an idea. The artist is inspired by a concept, a vision, or even a simple observation. This mental image is the seed from which the sculpture will grow. It could be the delicate flutter of a butterfly's wings, the sway of trees in the wind, or the flow of water down a stream. These natural movements often serve as the foundation for the artist's vision. Next comes the planning stage. This is where the artist sketches their ideas, making rough drafts of what the final product might look like. It's a time of experimentation and exploration, where the artist tries to figure out how to best translate their vision into reality. They have to consider the size, shape, and materials of the sculpture, as well as how it will move. After the planning stage, the artist moves on to the construction phase. This is where the real magic happens, where the artist's vision starts to take physical form. It's a meticulous process, often requiring precision and patience. Each piece of the sculpture must be carefully crafted and assembled, ensuring that every component moves as intended. But the work doesn't stop there. The artist must also fine-tune the sculpture, making sure that the movement is smooth and fluid. This can involve adjusting the balance, tension, and weight of the sculpture, as well as fine-tuning the mechanics that drive the movement. Finally, there's the finishing touches. This could involve painting, polishing, or otherwise embellishing the sculpture to enhance its visual appeal. It's the artist's final opportunity to infuse their personal style and flair into the piece, making it truly their own. Creating a kinetic sculpture is a labor of love, requiring both artistic vision and technical skill. It's a journey that takes the artist from concept to creation, resulting in a piece of art that not only looks beautiful, but also moves in a captivating and mesmerizing way. There are many famous kinetic sculptures that have captured the public's imagination. Kinetic art, a fusion of engineering and aesthetics, has produced some truly remarkable pieces that have left indelible imprints on the canvas of our world. Take, for instance, the Strand Beasts by Dutch artist Theo Jansen. These are wind-powered creatures crafted from PVC that roam beaches, their movements mimicking the graceful strides of animals. Jansen's creations serve as a testament to the power of kinetic art, marrying the raw power of nature with human ingenuity. Then there's the Kinetic Rain in Singapore's Changi Airport. This mesmerizing installation, made up of over 1,000 bronze droplets, dances and morphs into various shapes, captivating travelers with its rhythmic, fluid movements. It's a spectacle of engineering and artistry, proving that kinetic art can be both grand and intricate. In the heart of London, the Rolling Bridge by Thomas Heatherwick is an architectural marvel that embodies the principles of kinetic art. The bridge curls and uncurls, transforming from a pedestrian pathway to a circular sculpture, demonstrating the versatility and practicality of kinetic design. Across the pond in the United States, George Ricky's two open rectangles eccentric variation the 3 stands tall. This sculpture, with its 2 rectangles gently swaying in the wind, is a study in balance and harmony, showing how simplicity can yield profound beauty. And who could forget Anthony Howe's Octo, an outdoor sculpture that spins and twirls, its movements hypnotic and soothing. Crafted from stainless steel, this piece is a testament to the enduring allure of kinetic sculptures, a genre that continues to evolve and captivate. These iconic pieces spark our curiosity and delight our senses, inviting us to explore the beauty of motion and the magic of engineering. They challenge our perceptions, blur the lines between art and science, and inspire us to see the world from a fresh perspective. Indeed, from the beaches of the Netherlands to the bustling airports of Singapore, from the heart of London to the landscapes of America, kinetic sculptures have left their mark. These sculptures are testament to the power and potential of kinetic art. They remind us that art is not static but a dance, a symphony of movement and change. What does the future hold for kinetic sculptures? That's the question on everyone's mind as we delve into the captivating world of kinetic art. As we stand on the precipice of a new era, we see kinetic sculptures evolving, becoming increasingly intertwined with technology. Artists are already experimenting with cutting-edge materials, digital interfaces, and even artificial intelligence to breathe life into their creations. Imagine a kinetic sculpture that responds to your emotions, or a piece that evolves over time, much like a living organism. We're talking about art that transcends the physical realm, venturing into the virtual, the augmented, and the interactive. The future of kinetic sculptures is a fusion of traditional craftsmanship and innovative technology. It's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and in the process, redefining our understanding of art itself. With a world teeming with technological advancements, kinetic art is poised for an exciting, transformative future. The possibilities are endless as artists continue to push boundaries and explore new technologies. At the heart of kinetic sculptures is the beauty of motion. The allure of these moving masterpieces lies in their capacity to captivate, to enchant, to mesmerize. It's the dance of metal and wind, the ballet of gears and gravity, the waltz of balance and motion. The beauty of kinetic sculptures resides not in their static form, but in their dynamic movement. Consider how a simple breeze can breathe life into a wind-driven sculpture, transforming a stationary object into a living, moving entity, or how a water-powered work can ripple and flow with a grace that mirrors the fluidity of nature itself. Each movement, every turn, twist, and tilt is a testament to the artist's understanding of mechanics and their creative vision. Kinetic sculptures are the epitome of a harmonious marriage between art and engineering. The movement of these pieces is more than just a mechanical function. It's an integral part of their aesthetic appeal. The motion isn't simply something that happens to the sculpture, but rather it's an inherent part of its identity, its soul. It's this constant, ever-changing nature of kinetic sculptures that makes them so fascinating. They're not just a snapshot of a single moment in time like a traditional painting or statue. Instead, they're a continuous display of motion and transformation, a never-ending performance that evolves with every passing second. The beauty of kinetic sculptures is that they're always in flux, always offering a new perspective, a different angle. In the realm of kinetic art, the line between viewer and artwork is blurred. As observers, we become participants in the art itself, our interactions influencing the movement and, in turn, the overall aesthetic experience. It's an interactive dance between the observer, the sculpture, and the forces that drive it. Just as a river is defined by its flowing water, a kinetic sculpture is defined by its movement. Without motion, it would merely be an assembly of materials, devoid of life and energy. It's the movement that breathes life into these works, transforming them from static structures into dynamic performers. In the world of kinetic sculptures, motion is not just a feature, but the essence of the artwork. The beauty of motion is what sets these pieces apart. It's the heartbeat that gives life to the inanimate, the rhythm that orchestrates the dance of art and engineering. In the world of kinetic sculptures, every movement tells a story. Delving deeper into the realm of kinetic art, we find that it's not just about the spectacle of motion, but the narrative that motion can convey. Just as a painter uses brushstrokes to express emotion, a kinetic sculptor uses movement as a potent tool to craft a narrative, to evoke feelings, to communicate ideas. Imagine a sculpture, a mechanical ballet of sorts, where each twirl and pirouette is designed with purpose. The rhythm, the pace, the sequence of movements, all meticulously choreographed to create a mesmerizing dance. This isn't just a dance of metal and air, though. It's a dance of thoughts and emotions, a dance that tells a story, a dance that breathes life into inanimate materials. From the gentle sway of a pendulum, symbolizing the relentless march of time, to the frenzied spin of a wheel, embodying the chaos of modern life, kinetic sculptures can express a range of themes and emotions. They can whisper a quiet, introspective thought or scream a bold social commentary. They can make you ponder, make you question, make you feel. That's the power of motion in kinetic art. The beauty of kinetic sculptures lies in their dynamism. Unlike static sculptures, they are never the same at any 2 points in time. They evolve, they change, they come alive. They are a world in constant flux, a world that mirrors the ebb and flow of life itself. Creators of kinetic art believe that the beauty of these pieces lies not just in their physical form, but in the motion that transforms them from mere objects into living, breathing entities. They are the puppeteers, and the sculptures are their marionettes, dancing to the rhythm of their imagination. So, the next time you stand before a kinetic sculpture, watch closely. Observe the dance of shadows and light, the interplay of form and space, the rhythm of movement. Look beyond the physicality of the piece, delve into its narrative. Because in the world of kinetic sculptures, every movement has a meaning, every motion has a message. Each twist, turn, and spin brings the artwork to life, creating a captivating spectacle. Kinetic sculptures have a unique power to captivate and engage. They are not just static pieces of art to be admired from a distance. Instead, they beckon us to come closer, to explore and interact. They bring art to life, making it dynamic and ever-changing, just like the world around us. These moving masterpieces tap into our natural curiosity, compelling us to question, to ponder, to feel. We become participants in the artistic process, our movements and interactions influencing the sculpture's motion. This active engagement sparks a deeper emotional connection, making the experience of viewing kinetic sculpture profoundly personal and transformative. Kinetic sculptures also serve as a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. The individual components, each moving in harmony with the others, echo the complex interplay of elements in our own lives and in the universe. They invite us to not just look, but to interact, experience, and be moved by the art. So there you have it, the captivating world of kinetic sculptures. We've journeyed from the birth of kinetic art, where we saw engineering and aesthetics intertwine to create the magic of movement. We delved into the mechanics behind these dynamic art pieces, and saw how the choice of materials can greatly influence the final result. We also explored the profound impact kinetic sculptures have had on the art world, and how they continue to shape it today. We marveled at famous kinetic sculptures and pondered the exciting future that awaits this genre of art. The beauty of motion and the power of kinetic sculptures have left an indelible mark on our world, creating a realm where art is no longer static, but alive and constantly evolving. From engineering marvels to moving artworks, kinetic sculptures continue to fascinate and inspire. Until next time,